The news in details. Nnamdi Kanu pick offence over federal government decision on Igbo properties at the explosion site. The decision of the federal government declaring the affected areas of last week explosion in Abule Ado, part of Lagos State, has met a strong condemnation from the leader of IPOB worldwide, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was reacting to the federal government spokesperson, an officer of the Federal House Authority (FHA), Umar Saliu Buntu, who visited the site of the explosion yesterday and declared that the federal government had acquired those areas, 20 job barracks in the year 1970, and those occupying such properties are illegal occupants as declared by the FITA boss. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, however, declared that this is a clear indication that the Igbo'S should not be part of this entity called Nigeria. I declare this country, Nigeria, as zone that has no interest in the world, being of those that are developing their land and making business prosperity a watchword as it reigns in the blood of the Biafrans. It is time for my people to wake up and understand that we are not part of this country. We are Biafrans. Biafra is our religion. Let us stand against this marginalization and oppression which we can no longer consume. He said, Biafra must be free from this impostor in Asorok. Has refused to say a word because he knows he cannot based on the contract he signed with the cabals. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, I'll tell you this. To be frank, federal government is not being fair to these people. You see what we're talking about? A country and people that are very, very heartless. Nigeria is a country filled with heartless set of human beings. And I think they, they are everywhere. And that is why anywhere they find Nigerians, people are always being careful. People are always being being watchful because believe me, if you happen in Nigeria in a room for a minute, under before that 1 minute, something must have gone wrong. So Nigeria, Nigerians are people with evil and devilish hearts. Tell me, what is the business of this Buntu? What is his business? We are talking about people whose house has caught fire, people whom we should be sympathizing with, thinking of how to render a hand of help, and someone is dead, still trying to acquire their land after their house has been burnt. This is absolutely nonsense. A nonsense coming from a nonsense country like Nigeria. Yes, I may be Nigeria, but this has gotten out of hand. And the truth must be said. This is a nonsense. No wonder Biafra till today, they are still agitating that they want to leave. They want to leave. They want to leave the God-forsaken country. This is nonsense. I'm not happy with this. I will tell you the truth. I've been saying that the Igbo'S should stop buying land in Lagos. I've been saying it. I've been lamenting on it because since I kept observing things like this that has just been pronounced, I came to the conclusion that Igbo should place a stop in the buying of land in Lagos State. Not only in Lagos, but also in the north, in the northern part of the country, for a good reason. And you people should also relocate to the eastern region, your country home. What I know is that anywhere they are in the eastern parts of the country, northern and western part of the country, we look for them and it also helps to revive the economy of the eastern region and welcome more development. I'm telling you this. These people are not doesn't want it. They don't want it. They are the zoo that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is truly calling them. It's nonsense, absolute nonsense. How can you be how can you be adding to their problem? People that have just been hurt, that we should be thinking of how to assist and revive. Why? This is a mess. Let us let the federal government find a solution to this shit and stop hurting the innocent people. If the federal government is an if it's an acquisition land gotten since 1970, and so what? Does the land belong to your father? What kind of nonsense thing is that? Nigerians will always be like Nigeria. Don't worry. What goes around comes around. You have done this to these people. Believe you me, you will see how how the what belongs to you will equally be collected from you with force. I am not I am not one of the affected people, but it hurts me so much to hear the federal government decision on these people. Instead of us to be getting a nice decision concerning what has happened. So look at what we are getting at the end of the day. Is it proper? You judge it yourself. You that took the information to the federal government, judge it yourself. These people are rendered homeless. Now you want to completely render them home and landless. You don't even know if it is their last kobo or if that is the only acquired property they were able to acquire or that they have. Why? Why? Lagos states are very good at this kind of thing. And enough is enough. If if the federal government goes ahead to take over this property from these people, believe me, Nigerians will never be happy with them. And I'm sure that Almighty God will challenge Nigeria and we take from Nigerian that which is 100 times bigger than what they have taken from these people, but not to the innocent Nigerians, but those who are perpetrators of this crime that will be affected. This is absolutely nonsense. A nonsense coming from a nonsense set of people in Nigeria. This is time that we try and put a stop to this mess. We must say no to some of the government decision. Put yourself in their shoe. If you are the one that acquired a land in this place, what are you going to say if you later discover that the federal government said that this land is an acquisition land? What are you going to do? No, let this question go to Mr. Buntu or whatever his name is called, because I've seen that he's a very greedy and heartless fellow who doesn't have single human feelings, who only knows how to saboteur and take people's matter to different areas of the country. Nigeria, you people you people have really messed up, and that is the reason why we still belong to the LDCT today, because of our attitude, because of our stubbornness, because of our lackadaisical attitude. Why? Well, my advice to Nigerians is to please see reason why these people should be sympathized with. Instead of taking this away from them, let it be a something that Nigeria is giving to them as compensation for losing so much in cause of the fire inferno. This is my own humble opinion. I don't know what yours is. Please don't forget to leave it behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.